like that. Why do they do that every time? Can you see me? Can you see me? This is the best I think it's gonna get. All right. Hi. If you're new here, I'm IntuitivelightSeerJae. This is a safe space for you to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Okay. We're gonna do a collective message, and then we're gonna jump into the elements. If you're not new here, then you most likely have seen me on TikTok. Okay, I won't be on TikTok today, so you can stick around for this if you like. Excuse me. I can find my what is it called? The thing from my old. We set the intention that my energy only be allowed to be shared with those who intend to reciprocate, those who do not use, abuse, manipulate, and or distort. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Blood of my blood, root of my root, bone of my bone. Please show me what my eyes cannot see. Dear God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters, I ask that you give me clear, concise messages. I ask that any and all negative energies, entity, attachment, spell work, hexes, curses, distortions, being sent to myself or this collective be banished and binded, and the intention to return back to its sender immediately and indefinitely. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, what I am seeing, somebody. Hello, what state are you from? Georgia. Hi, welcome in. Thank you to everybody who stopped that screen. If you're new here, I'm Intuitive Light Seer J. This is a safe space for you to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. We are hopping into a collective message currently. Okay. The energy I'm picking up, the energy I'm feeling is someone does not like you. Okay. That's not new or news, I'm sure, to this collective. What may be news to you is that this is a want, okay? For someone, this is a want. This isn't a it's a choice. Like somebody's choosing to dislike you. This is they're doing this out of their own free will. Something here is significant about a double date. Okay. Somebody had some sort of a meltdown, mental breakdown, selfish by P and B. Could be significant. A journal from India. No, I'm not from India. Sun thing in my eye. I don't want to poke myself. Yeah. It says got your goals in rotation. You're doing great. Okay. So you have your goals in rotation currently. You're doing great. Fertility and womb. Also, what I'm seeing, the number 55 could be significant as well. Could have been some sort of double date on a beach or like a beach day. Tried to humble you, came out in reverse. So maybe somebody tried to humble someone and it didn't work. This could have happened at the beach day. All right, Host Spirit, show me what this collective needs to see. Show me what this collective needs to see, Yahweh. You got current energy coming out. This beach day, this is current energy. Someone tried to make it seem like everything happened naturally, knowing they were the ones trying to pull the strings the entire time. Okay. So somebody here was pulling strings. The playing innocent. Says your bloodline is royalty. You are royalty in the spirit. And that's falling underneath current energy. Many beautiful surprises to come. Someone's being nosy. The movie Daddy's Little Girls could be significant. Okay. I am blessed beyond measure. Straight. Sorry. Somebody misses you and they're never gonna let up off of you. They might not want to admit this though. Because I miss you came out in the reverse. Somebody could also just be giving somebody a hard time. I'm not gonna say for no reason, but it's for no reason. It's more like a personal thing. Somebody has something personal and they're trying to give somebody a hard time about something that's personal to them. Does that make sense? It's like coming across a situation that has already triggered somebody or something like this, and now somebody's like truly invested in something because this is triggering to them. Everything about you turns me on. Somebody's attracted to you. So I don't know if it's I don't know. People know this. You know this. Just that somebody's attracted to you, but someone's hiding the fact that they miss you. Took you to a practitioner as a child to buy your gifts. For some of you, this could be family. Misguided came out in the reverse. Somebody tried to make it seem like somebody here was misguided when really someone was playing in some dark shit since somebody's been a child. Says my needs are not being met with you. So there's somebody out here who is not meeting your needs. Somebody definitely tried to make someone seem like it was them, like they're the problem because your needs aren't being met. Like, I don't know, like I hate I don't hate it, but I have a dislike for people who try to make like separations or endings difficult for no reason. That's what this is. Like somebody trying to give somebody a hard time for no fucking reason. Like it's not, and then it be situations where it's not personal to you. Like if somebody doesn't have the capacity to deal with someone else, understand that that's not personal to you. Somebody just has not grown. They have not evolved enough. That's okay. Like that's not like a bad thing necessarily. That just means that person isn't aligned to you in that way. Like I hate that people do this. Try to make issues, or this reminds me of baby dad, baby mom situations where people they just try to give you a fucking hard time. For no fucking reason. Cause you don't want to be with that ass no more. And it is what it is. If your needs are not being met, then they're not being met. And that's just period. Like, I don't know. People be wanting you to fake the funk and not tell you that you can see their capacity. You see their capacity and it's not enough. Sorry that that hurts your feelings, but it's not enough. Sweets. And that's okay. That don't make you a bad person and that don't make them a bad person. That just means they're more developed. They're more evolved. That just means that you're just not there yet. Don't mean you won't ever get there. Just means that you're not there yet. Los Angeles. I think that's so funny. Los Angeles. A funeral pallbearer. Candy Rain came out in the river. I don't like unnecessary conflict. You got big sister out here. That type of shit really irritates me. Unnecessary conflict. And nobody with the capacity to see that's what it is. You go unnoticed on a soul level. So that's why most people maybe perceive you as misguided. Because that's what it really is about. What the soul needs. Not what we want, not what we think we want. It's about what our soul needs. That's how you grow. That's how you evolve. People get up in life and think that, oh, I done got what I want, so now that means I'm doing something. And that's sadly not the case. My son's opening my book um to Diana, an abused woman. Let's see again. It was this their job to punish you. Diana is a forgotten woman of the Bible. While we know much about her brothers, Jacob's 12 sons, we know very little about this female child. Jacob's only daughter mentioned in scripture, Genesis 34, tells the story of Diana, the daughter of Jacob and Leah. Dinah Diana left the Hebrew campsite to visit the women in the land. Away from the protection of her family enclave, Diana was taken to, I don't know, the son of a local ruler and raped. The son learned of his daughter's rape and he was silent. He did not protest against her treatment. Instead, he listened to her appeals. He listened to the appeals of Diana's rapist in the interest of political harmony between the Hebrews and the Hivites. While Jacob continued to negotiate, Diana's brothers began plotting against the Hivites. Meanwhile, Diana was noticeably absent from the proceedings. According to the story, her feelings and views were never taken into consideration. Not only until verse 26 does the reader learn that Diana had been in the house the whole time. As women of color, we may relate to Diana's story. We may have been devalued simply for being born female in a culture with male children who are granted more prestige and promise. Perhaps we've been abused in the name of love and so called loving relationships while those around us ignored our pain. Perhaps family members and friends are fully aware of the abuse that have are fully aware of the abuse but have chosen to turn away in silence. This chapter tells a tragic story, and is there any redemption here? First, we can relate to the anger of Diana's brothers when they learned of her rape. They declared that the rape should not have been done, which is in Genesis 34:7. They declared that a violation of a woman is an affront to the entire community. And while their methods of revenge and apparent to us, they ultimately removed Diana from the place of violation. We need to have the same anger as Diana's brothers had when we hear of violence towards abused sisters. We too can declare the physical and mental abuse are unacceptable, and often the entire community. We must not be silent. When have you seen another woman mistreated? When have you experienced abuse? How can you take action against the wrong done to you and your sisters? I'm gonna let that sink in. Backed up blessings pouring in. Got abundance. Somebody could be getting some money, fulfillment, freedom, spiritual torture. Why somebody could be getting some type of reimbursement or some spiritual torture. Don't ask me. I'm not available for that. You are limitless. Behavior is communication. Straight up. Stop letting these niggas play in your face. Cause if you pay attention, like you know how women we are like thinkers. We think about everything we do from the breath we take to the move we make, honey. So do they. They just try to act like that's not what they're doing. You know, they just try to act like that's not what they're doing. Excuse me, I'm becoming uninterested. Silver record. Someone could be needing to burn ancestor money. Hey, Belinda, how are you? Um, yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. This is good. They're better at acting composed than most women. That's it. That's all. I don't know what the fuck they be doing. So stop doing that. The same way we get these messages and y'all be giving these messages like, oh, such and such is want to reach out, or such and such want to do this, and such want to do that. The same way they can pick up their phone, or the same way they can walk their ass to that person and have that conversation about you, or have those thoughts about you, is the same way they can pick their motherfucking phone up, and the same way they can text your ass. Okay? Stop making excuses for people. Don't care what's going on up here. Oh, really? So why are you working in the middle of the day? Technically, this isn't working, but it is. Like, it don't feel like work to me, but help whenever I got time to help. I don't really care what time of day it is. You can tell that's a man. Y'all niggas think it's a time to help. No, nigga, it's always time to help. It's never not a time you can help. What did you talk about? Hey, hi love. Yeah, I remember you. How are you? It's never not a time. There ain't nothing can be done. Something can always be done. That's one thing I fucking learned from my mama. It's always, if I was ever bored, she found some shit for me to do. I don't care if it was a book. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's always something you can do to help. Do understand? I don't care if it's helping yourself in your mental state. Help. Help. Nigga, help. Give back. CIA analyst. Lie. Somebody needs to go to the doctor. I'm doing great. It's 12:37. Here I am. I love. I don't believe I can be the man, or I don't believe I can be the man you know I can be, or woman. So somebody here just, they don't have any faith in themselves. That's fine. They really don't have any faith. But somebody could be needing. This person could be needing the support of their ancestors, needing to burn some sort of ancestor money. Somebody's bringing kids from underground. No, 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 no. Here I am. I'm glad you got it. Took advantage of your loving nature. Limits. Is there anything else getting into these elements? About 20 minutes down, you do 30 minutes. Look, it says that person is not the one for you. Nothing significant about tomorrow. I don't know, somebody's going to see somebody tomorrow. Something big is on its way. Sleepy, no longer benefiting from your silence. Somebody's gonna try to avoid taking accountability tomorrow. So I don't know. Someone's gonna see someone clearly if they don't already. 1313 angel number out here. Somebody could be celebrating. Stop. I don't like you. Oh, somebody don't like you. That's so crazy. That's the message when I got on here too, because that's not what the card says. It says, I don't like to be alone, but you could leave. Stop. Hurt. If you talk about people say shit like that when your ass leave, they be looking like, oh no. Cross around, you fuck around, make a decision. Oh no. Bigger picture out here. Some shit just wasn't fair. Justice came out in the reverse. Mm. That's the worst thing a motherfucker can do that's treating you wrong. Give your ass time to think. That's the worst thing a person who's treating you wrong could do. Trust me. Oops. Healing love. Somebody knows that once you heal, if you haven't already, from what they did to you, that you won't look back. You got soul sister out there? They know this. Like they know this. Because your age is not what makes you wise. You can and will learn from people of all ages, good and bad. So I don't know. Maybe somebody treated you some type of way based on your age. And it could have been multiple people. The world. So now somebody wants to know what's on your mind. Even you can learn from children. That's shit. You learn the most from kids. You learn the most from children. You start to understand life. 'Cause if you think it, you just have to start thinking. Have a kid and start thinking. That shit'll start clicking for your ass. You like, wow, it's all connected. It is. It's all connected. I promise. It's all connected. Your intuition is spot on, accurate. Joint project. There's some sort of joint project here. Telling you. It'll blow your mind. And then sometimes a kid can give you confidence too. Because they'll ask you stuff that most people who are self-conscious or monitoring themselves all the time in or around people and environments, they won't ask or say because they're thinking I shouldn't do that. Versus a kid who has a thought and they just say it. And it be valid. Sometimes that shit needs to be asked. Sometimes that shit needs to be asked. You can't even look at it again and be like, well, why would you ask that? Well, that's valid. You know, you probably did want to know that. That's valid. Desperation out here. You are safe. I'm blessed beyond measure. Baddest in the room by Friday. Significant. It's never too late to do the right thing. Ever. It might not result in what you want it to result in, but hey, just think about Michael Jackson. Shit. Think about his entire career, even when he started making music and the kind of music he made, and then how his music transitioned to like supporting the people, showing the people love, seeing the people. You see what I'm saying? Like it's technically never too late to do the right thing. I'm not gonna say up here and act like Michael Jackson was the best person ever always. No. But what I do know is that he woke the fuck up. Maybe after he had a mental breakdown. And and if you listen to the lyrics, you can even hear the awakening he was going through at the time of him making the music. Just listen. The symbolism on the shirts, all of it. All of it. Egypt is significant. I don't know. Michael Jackson could also be significant. That's been like in my energy a lot this week. Okay. I just keep hearing, tell me what has become of my life. I'm a victim of police brutality. Like somebody could be looking at it like, what the fuck has fame done? Um, success done. Wife ain't do by Montana 300. I have just looking at the lyrics like, whoa, whoa there, Nelly. Slow down. So I can't have a grip on it. Talk like that. My grandpa talk. Talk. I like have a mistress. Yeah, he's hot tamale, soda cracker. Give me some of that tobacco. But that's what he was saying. And then when he leave, he be like, at the wild crocodile. And you be like, see you later, alligator. Yeah, somebody got a mistress. His song, The Lost Children. Oh my gosh. Everything. And if you even listen to it, he talk about breaking the curse. He talk about undoing what he has done. Like he talks about how he's consciously aware of how he has impacted the people and how he has to undo what he's doing. That's why he's that's why this nigga is who he is today. Not because he was perfect through and through, but because he was unaware. He was a child who was molded into something that people wanted him to be. And once he woke the fuck up and realized, I never had a childhood, I never had this, that, and the third, and I actually want to know what that is like. And he started to look at that through children. You know, he started to look at that through children. We need to find a remote. What did you do? What are you doing? I can't find it. We just gonna have to look together later. Um, somebody could be being like passive aggressive, and it's so funny that I can't find the remote because I would have never seen that had I not found the remote. Like did that, and I think that was sports. I can't. I don't. But they were talking about. something, and she was just giving the girl a rundown. She was like, "Woo, woo, 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 woo," and she was like, "Yeah, thank you. I already knew that, and I didn't need another rundown of that." um, and the girl was just like, "Okay, like we're live." That was crazy. I don't know. That was just like a very rude response for no reason, unless there could be some coworker beef or something like this. Okay. Cause like that felt like tension from behind the scenes. Like, why did you just get on live and just talk to that girl like that? We don't know y'all. Well, at least I don't. Shit. That was great. That was real. It's never too late to do the right thing. So maybe somebody was being like mean or rude to a coworker. Damn, somebody could talk a lot about somebody. A lot. Like just a lot. I have to choose between you and my family. Karmic family unit. Oh. So if this is soul family, if this was a lover, if this is a friend, like if this is somebody that's divinely aligned ordained to be in your life, somebody's taking the anger from what they're experiencing in their life and the decisions and the choices that they have to make that have nothing to do with you technically, just with the requirements of what the most high is asking of this person in order to be around people like you, not just you, divine people like you. It's required for this person to do this. So they're upset about their life. It has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personal. Okay, collective. Somebody feels like, why is God making me do this for this person, even if it's not like romantic. You see what I'm saying? And it's not that. Like somebody's perspective about the situation is wrong. And this is what is required of you for anybody divine. If this person rejects you, then they have free will to do so. But at the end of the day, if it's going to be anybody divine, you cannot be around a karmic family unit. It don't work like that. You can't sit people in the seats in which God has already ordained other people to sit in and expect for them to be able to all get along, knowing half of them ain't supposed to be there. See what I'm saying? Half of them want these people seats. Give me a second. God qualifies the call. I'm telling you, somebody's qualified. All right. They just might not look it. They've been called. So people have opinions about this. Someone's name is Nate. There's some sort of a closed case here. I am worthy of love and acceptance. Humanity came out in the reverse. I see myself and I choose myself. Your family gave your ex money to hurt you. Somebody's also like trying to hide the fact that someone took a loan out in your name. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. This was somebody's family. Or this could have been somebody was creating some type of a family with. Sisterhood bond came out in the reverse. And creating a bond. It says change your mindset or die with memories and not dreams. I'm telling you, somebody here they have to let go of that oh, why does it have to I have to give up these people that are no good for me for people like this? And it's like, well, if you don't have to. You can be stuck with them karmic people, but don't ever be mad that you died with memories instead of the actual experiences that you wanted, that you deserved. But your pride and your ego was too big to let it happen. Assistant out here can't remember their lives. All right, let's get into the elements. Because you can't ever sit up there and get mad at God and be like, well, God never gave me the opportunity or never put me in the position. That's a fuck ass lie. And most of y'all be feeling that way because y'all don't even be knowing or conscious of what's going on in your life. So you can never even say that God gave you that opportunity, even when He did, because your ass ain't even conscious. You got to try harder. Try harder to be a better version of yourself. It don't have nothing to do with the people that are going to be aligned to you after that. And if you're going to take out what's going on with you and your personal life and all of the things that you had to go through, because that's the bloodline that you were born into, and that is not anybody else's fault, and you cannot take that out on them, then you'll be all right. You just got to grow. That's all that is. You got to grow out of that anger and that frustration, and you have to shift your mindset and your perspective to know that nothing that was given to you and being taken away is needed. Do you understand? If it's needed, the Most High is going to keep it there for you because He's always going to give you what you need and never just going to be always giving you what you want. Because too much of the right thing, too much of anything is a bad thing. So, no. Like, see, we say words like projection, and it's so simple to say projection, but this be the root of it. This be the depth of it. People project their fears onto people as well, not just their wants. So if I'm terrified of truly loving someone, you have to be terrified. No, bitch. That's why you're on the other side of that opportunity with those karmic people. Fuck. No, we just don't choose the wrong people. We don't sit up there and act like we know people's heart posture. The only person that can truly know a person's heart posture is the Most High. So the only time you can verify if somebody's supposed to be in your life is through the Most High. Now, I never said God's response would come in a certain way. However, He chooses to communicate to you, and you're open and receptive to receiving, then so be it. All right, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios to the front. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. I'm here. I'm perfect, but through you, Lord, I am worth it. That song could be significant. Daughter of baskets. I could just went swimming. Four sticks in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Ace of Sticks. Three of Asses in the reverse. Dr. Grant in the reverse. So somebody understands why you parted ways. Or they have the higher perspective. Somebody's gotten the enlightenment, the clarity they needed. Somebody was sitting down, or there was like a pause or a stop, a halt to something with someone's boundaries. Y'all, I know they're not ugly. They're all right. But what I don't want to do is this end. That's my problem. Like, I want to scrap this and start all over. It's cute, but the perfectionist in me just wants me to scrap it and start all over. I think I might take some pictures of just like one hand and then upload it on my nail page and then fuck it. Redo or do another set or something. Hey, I really did the 3D cherries. It was cool. It was real cute. I might redo that. Now that was fun. That was fun. And then this one, that was cool. I wanted to do like the marble, like multicolor, but I didn't have that, so I just did the Congo. And then white, I tried to do like some little like 3Ds. It's still cute though. I wasn't getting any sleep at night because of this. Like, stop ending. Something here with this person was unfair. Maybe, especially financially, but physically. Excuse me. And it's interesting that the feminine energy is showing up in the Daughter of Baskets while this person is in the King of Coins. It's the energy of somebody who, like, it's so crazy. Like, somebody not, didn't even have to, like, it- how do I put this? Like somebody's carrying all of the weight of was carrying all of the weight of a relationship, even physically. Like if this was financially, like somebody was carrying the weight of the relationship, period. And somebody was like they had it to do, but they just did it. Right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Just watching your girl do everything. That's crazy. I feel like you that nigga is crazy. Lovers in the reverse is crazy. Your bitch is doing everything, and you feel like you that nigga. Okay. Yes, it didn't have to be romantic, y'all. But that's what it's giving. This hair ain't gonna do nothing but get bigger and bigger. Anything else? Six of nines in the reverse. This person don't want to leave you alone. Water signs. They still hanging around. This person could even like trying to start with you in some type of way. With the six of nines in the reverse, like drama. Lie. Five of knives. This person feels defeated by some type of lie they told. Like Herman in the reverse. I don't know if this person is trying to keep something here from manifesting, from happening. Person is taking the L at the hands of them damn self. 'Cause I couldn't fathom being in the King of Pentacles and doing them dumbass shit like that. But okay, go crazy. You know what I mean? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius to the front. One man stress is another man stress. Ace of Masculine. I just don't feel like nobody, if you're a woman, if you were that woman, please do not take that personal. That is probably someone who has watched women their entire life carry the brunt of relationships and thus expected you to do the same thing. And you maybe didn't see it because that's not something that was high of. Maybe that's something that you're either conditioned to or just something that you just never really knew about or thought existed. Don't ask me. Just know that's the situation. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius to the front. Somebody paid for something to go a specific way in court and it didn't. I'm hearing like flushing money. Somebody's flushing money down the toilet, like I don't know, wasting money. You know, Sonny, I was gonna take another day off. Go get it out. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the Black Hermit in the reverse. But I was like, got time to help. I help. Um, yeah, this is a Queen of Coins in the reverse. Somebody's been spending and spending and spending and doing spell work. Like somebody has been doing shit and it is not fucking working. Ace of Wands is out here. Like this is wasting money. Somebody's wasting money. You're wasteful, wasteful. Son of Sticks in the reverse. Somebody could be even wasting their own talents, their own gifts, just wasteful, wasting away. Dr. Grant in the reverse. Maybe somebody told this person they would never be shit. This feminine energy or something like this. Like this could have something to do with their childhood, or this is like deep seated or deep rooted within this person that's making them do this. Like somebody keep paying for something because they don't have no faith in themselves, or they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that something could happen another way or some shit like this. Cause yeah, Six of Knives is in the reverse. Like somebody continues to stay around in drama or some shit like this here thinking that there's another way through it, like other than to leave it alone. Like you can't. There's no like. That's like trying to purify gossip. Like you can't purify gossip. It's just not of God. You don't need to be doing it, and that's just period. Like, well, oh, if I'm just talking about this person and I'm talking about them because I just want to know, or I just want to, I want what's best for them. And it's like, no, that's not where you're talking about them. You're talking about them because you don't want to focus on your life and what you have going on and the things that need to be fixed there because you think that your money or whatever you're doing that you're physically doing to pay for something here is going to change your life. And it's not. Ace of Sticks in the reverse. This is your money can't save you. You okay? Yeah, your money can't save you. Telling you, star in the reverse, nine and nines in the reverse. Like somebody does this without, like they don't sweat it, they don't stress it. Like they okay with living their life like this. And the harder this person goes, the harder they will fall. This is a feminine. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The lovers in the reverse. So this could be somebody you were in a relationship with air signs. There was some sort of karmic connection here. Like something was in depth. It was deep. Like this was not surface level. I'm hearing like a year, or somebody could be in a relationship like a year or two. Four swords in reverse. This person doesn't get sleep. They're going through or like resisting some type of transition. Yeah. Pause in a reverse. So this person has been seen for who they are. Like somebody knows that somebody has ulterior motives. They know that this person shows up saying they do things because they love them, and really that's not the case. They're benefiting from something by confirmation. Bless you. But this person is like resisting some type of transformation, which is them being seen essentially. Like somebody is used to being in the dark, and they've never been in a position to where they're cornered with the light. And right now, air signs, whoever this energy is, this star in the reverse is Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Coins. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever this person is, they're cornered. Like the spotlight is on them. There is no hiding from the fact that you say you care, but you don't. You know what I mean? You say you care, but you're doing things behind people's back that you can't claim that you love. All right. That's what I'm saying. Is there anything else? People that you have like in-depth connections with. So this could be as deep as a mother, a father, a sister. Like this is somebody could. Is there anything else for air signs? A daughter. I don't give a damn. Railroad bill is in the reverse, and this person can't do that anymore. They can't pretend like they're doing something because they care about somebody, because that's just not what you do when you care about somebody. Like that's what's being seen. You can't. That's not what you do when you care about them. You can't make it seem like, oh no, 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 no. I left them for dead because I care about them. No, you don't do that. You don't leave people for dead that you care about and love. You just don't do that. You don't attempt to murder them. You don't do that. You don't take loans out in their name. You know what I mean? You don't do that. Son of Coins came out in reverse. Four of S's in a reverse. Somebody could be consumed with the entity. Got King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right. Somebody's listening to the like tortured spirit. Tell you. Somebody has possession of someone or something like this. King of Wands. There could be a King of Wands in the reverse who has binded themselves to a King of Cups. Okay, successfully binded themselves to someone. That's why this could have occurred for you, air signs. There's a masculine trying to overpower you in your own energy. Essentially destiny swap, but yeah. Somebody binded themselves to you to see if they could do what you do. And it's a King of Wands in the reverse. And yeah. Somebody is not fulfilled. They feel like they're still in poverty. And they also feel like a Queen of Swords, her intuition is too sharp. She's too precise. Somebody didn't know this. All right. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Hi, hey, it's Sabrina. Do you vape? No. Hi, Sabrina. Okay, I'm speaking my Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So you got a Queen of Coins in the upright. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos. Seven of Coins. So somebody here is investing. Could be in resting. Why I keep hearing rejuvenation, reviving? Somebody's like doing some type of like, I want to say like Because this isn't just physical though. Like somebody could be reviving like their soul. Like it's not just something like it's like sitting in a sauna. Somebody could be meditating, sunbathing, grounding, things like that. Like somebody's reviving themselves. Like literally. Strength card, I'm telling you. Somebody's like recharging. I could be taking walks too. Iris, the flowers could be significant as well. Two of swords, two of coins. So it's like somebody made two decisions at the same time to cut someone off, but then also to stand up for themselves. It's like killing two birds with one stone. And it's so funny because somebody's doing this by rejuvenating, by reviving themselves. Them recharging is them standing up for themselves. It's almost like, bitch, wait till my battery is at 100%. So it's in poverty. This King of Wands is in the reverse. Because they keep sticking around. This dumbass lie, I'm telling you. Is there anything else? With Taurus, Capricorn, regular? I don't think that this feminine or this Queen of Pentacles is gonna do anything to anybody when they get to 100%. But I just think that this person knows they're unfuckwittable when they're at 100%. That's why they're not gonna sit there and do anything at 50%. Does that make sense? Like it makes no sense to go at something halfway when you could just. I'm hearing take time to make time. You gotta love yourself. You can love the rest. What song is that? You got to love yourself. Love yourself. Something here about like, yeah, somebody's choosing to love themselves. I don't feel like this Queen of Pentacles don't already do that because that's how you get there. But it's like I said, a time of reviving, restoration, recharging. Ace of baskets. Like somebody has more than enough. I don't know, earth signs, you could have been spreading yourself thin. So you definitely had to make the decision to part ways. Two of Cups, King of Pentacles. So you could have been spreading yourself thin with someone. Four of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was not doing their part. Wasn't pulling their weight in a situation. Just as what it is. Mm. Tell you was carrying the weight. You still carrying it. You just doing it without like a second kid. Ace of Pentacles. So somebody here could be being presented with some type of financial opportunity. Okay, this is not small. This is not small. And this King of Wands in the reverse is still stuck around. This King of Pentacles, I don't know if this is physically or energetically still binded to this person. Or if, like I said, this could simply be around them. There's like this King of Wands in the reverse is starting with somebody. Like, I don't know if this person like has a thing for this Queen of Pentacles, but like it's almost like somebody is starting with this King of Pentacles about you and why y'all like separated or something. Like, why is this Five of Coins, Two of Cups in the reverse? Why is this your fucking business? This could be their like family ancestors out here. King of Swords in the reverse. I question them about somebody it's really none of their business, but this they family, so I don't know. Somebody could be used to like doing all of that to their family. I just personally, I ain't never been like that with my relationship with my, and I ain't never been that close to my sister like that for anyways. But yeah, we worked together, but we was never that close for real. It just looked like that. um, Five of Essex in the reverse, the Freeman is in the reverse. So somebody who wants to be a part of whatever this King of Pentacles has going on. That's why they could have left this person out in the cold because of their mindset, their behavior, their understanding of self source. Like somebody has made a decision when it came to this King of Wands. Why is this person fucking with them? That's what I want to know. Like this shit is crazy. Why are you fucking with this person about somebody that's not worried about neither one of these motherfuckers? I don't understand. What's wrong? No, I don't think that's the same person that acted it. 'Cause, like, what is that about? Like, why do you even care for real anyways? This person was the person who started a lie? Or this is the person that lied to the King of Pentacles? Yeah. I'm sorry, to the King of Cups. This is the person who they're listening to that is connected to this tortured spirit. Quarter card came out in reverse. This is somebody that was very, very close to them. So this person probably did speak a lot about if you matter to this person, they definitely spoke about you to this person. It's like they arguing about beliefs and understanding of source at this point, and that keeps coming back to you somehow. So you might have been a catalyst somehow to these two brothers about their beliefs. These could be brothers. I didn't even say brothers. I didn't mean to. Is there anything else? The big house of the lovely birds. Hmm. So somebody's mother figure, grandmother, however you want to do it. It's an empress in the reverse. Somebody who's a very motherly. Um, they're in someone's head. Okay, this King of Cups head. I feel like this whole family is being guided by whatever spirit, but the karmic part of the family. I think this person is probably the generational curse breaker. If you ask me. Um, yeah, you know that. Let me be quiet. Um, yeah, this mother is doing this thing where they are like saying shit like this is how you protect yourself, or you're doing this to protect yourself, or you don't want to put yourself in this type of position or some shit like this here. Like somebody's thinking they're doing the right thing to you because they're thinking that they're doing something that's going to keep them from hurting themselves. And that's not the truth. Also, this person's mother think you should be in jail or you're going to go to jail. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to the front. Or whoever the Empress is in the reverse. I don't care if it's the mother or not. That's what you weren't seeing. Somebody's doing something to keep from hurting themselves or what they believe would be betraying themselves. Somebody's trying to keep from self sabotaging, but they're doing it in a way where it's harmful to themselves and to other people. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could have been some sort of a fire, like a literal fire. 3 6 in a reverse. A group of people could have like stopped being friends or around each other. Something was causing a lot of stress. So people split up to stop stressing. 6 of Coins. So maybe people were putting in to like pay for something and they weren't getting shit back. Excuse me. Somebody wasn't getting something back. This feels like We all gonna put our money together. Never done it before, but why? This is the example I'm getting. We're all gonna put our money together to get this, and then it didn't happen. And so now everybody is like stressed, or they're like there was some type of conflict or some shit. Like this was over money. Ace of Pentacles. And it didn't. When it didn't happen, now it's like chickens with their heads cut off. Nothing. Seven of Nines is in the reverse. Black Harmony is in the reverse. And Dr. Grant is in the reverse. This could even be legal. But so their fear is manifesting their downfall. Mm. It's like going into a situation thinking, "Oh, I hope this don't happen. I hope this don't happen. I hope this don't happen." You just pour all of your energy into not wanting the very thing that's about to happen to happen. That's why it happens. Somebody's attracting something to them out of fear. I mean, these people have to pay anyways, but something it may be like worsening because of their fear. Like somebody knows they're wrong, and their fear is drawing their karma to them. Even like it's just like ten of nines. Like their betrayal is the guilt is eating someone. The guilt is eating someone. King of cups. The guilt is eating somebody. Somebody can't sleep. Money was definitely involved with the six of coins. Could have been at least six people too. Um, and also like if somebody was trying to intentionally stress you out, you not being stressed out is heartbreaking. This is also was triggering the fear. Telling. Father sends in the river. Like maybe somebody wanted you to invest in something in order to start some sort of death. And you didn't, so it's like something stayed with someone's intentions or whatever working, whatever somebody was trying to do, it stayed with them because you never interacted with it. Fire signs. It never left. Why? For some of you, this was a deity or a demon, a principality of some kind. Somebody conjured some shit up that never left their side. Telling you. Daughter of Coins is in the reverse, and that's how somebody got. This was a backfire. Somebody got exposed from a backfire. They were into some shit they had no business being into. And do understand when people's personal information starts to find you, do understand those are the people who are in your business. Those are the people that are violating your privacy. I'm not talking about, oh, you ran across this reader. No, I'm talking about situations where you see and hear things about people's personal business, whether you know them from a can of paint or not. Do understand these people have violated your boundaries in some type of way. And that is the reciprocation of it. When somebody goes to a reader and they try to get information on you and they did not give you and you did not give them consent to do so, and then all of a sudden their information starts hitting your motherfucking desk out of nowhere, that's because they violated some shit they had no business doing. And that's just period. Somebody went and stuck their nose somewhere and the divine let them do that. Do understand the divine let them do that. Of course, they would never put you in harm's way, collective, but the divine let them do that to show you the consequences of your actions. Shit comes back tenfold when you get in shit you ain't got no business being in. You shouldn't be tapping into anybody's energy or violating anybody's fucking privacy. Period. Because don't be mad when your business start to hit the streets all of a sudden and you wonder if it's cameras in your house, if it's this or if it's that. No, babe. You went and put your mouth on the wrong person. You went and paid for something that you shouldn't have. That's what happened. Some people ain't regularly protected. You gonna feel the weight of that shit. Sun and eyes is in a reverse. This is not an impulse. You gonna feel every ounce of the weight of what you did. Period. If you violated somebody, you finna feel what it feels like to be violated. Real shit. This is not a game. This is somebody's family. So do understand when people's ancestors see you violating their ancestors, their bloodline, whether they human or not, bitch. When they see you violating and disrespecting them, they will do that and show you how it feels. So your ass never do it again. Because do understand for every cause, there is an effect. For every action, there is a reaction. Is there anything else? Somebody's got some upset ancestors. Do you understand when people start to do things like walk with their ancestors and truly give their life over to the divine, they don't get to control how angels and how ancestors step behind them. They don't get to control that shit. You don't get to control that shit. So when your life get flipped the fuck upside down and you wondering what the hell happened, it's because you done did some shit you know you had no fucking business doing. And they don't get to control what protects them. It don't just be angels and white light motherfuckers that protect people of the divine as well. Do understand for every shadow aspect in a person, there is a shadow team for them as well. So just as well as there is a light team following that divine person, there's also these deities and these demons that rank under them that also serve them as well. So do understand that. You are not safe. People do shit like this and then wonder why death knocking at their motherfucking door. It ain't no confusion. Somebody know they're getting back what they put out. Fire signs. I'm Intuitive Light SeerJae, and this was a safe space for you to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you were not able to like, share, or comment on this live, I appreciate you for being here, love, and taking these messages in. I always ask that you take these things back to prayer before incorporating them into your life. It seems as if people have been planning things they have had no business playing in. Therefore, the messages were a bit more serious today, but nonetheless, you are protected, you are divine, and you are aligned, love. So I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful day. All right. And I will see you guys later. I'm going to call all of my energy back to me from every timeline, dimension, and reality. And so that it be cleansed. And give me some turn back to me. Immediately and then when certain people have certain missions and certain callings over their life, it don't matter how mad you get about who they are. You cannot and will not. You literally will croak and die before you're able to take certain people off this earth that have a certain mission and calling over their life. Do you understand that? Do understand if your life has less significance to God than the person that is called to do what they're doing, oh, believe he'll wipe your ass clean off this earth. Because guess what? That person is worth more to him than you tenfold. Understand that if it comes to the two of you. Motherfuckers get in situations and get to say, oh shit, like, oh my gun jammed and all. Yeah. Guns don't just jam for no reason, guys. That shit be. All right. All right. Real shit. And some of us ain't scared of a gun, bitch. Some of us have looked down the barrel of a gun. Some of us have walked away from a gun. Do understand? If you gonna shoot that bitch, shoot it. I'm intuitive like Seerjay. Oh, I did. I did say that already. All right. I'm returning all of your energy back to you. Let me do a little bit of pause too. Telling you, I done put my life on the line enough times to know, bitch, if I wasn't meant to be here, I wasn't gonna be here. I done put my life on the line enough to know if I wasn't meant to be here, I'm not going to be here. Period. If I'm meant to go, I'm gonna be gone. Understand that. But if I'm not, understand I won't be. Okay? I'm asking my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters assist me in closing this portal. I will see you guys later. Bye. Leave that alone, please.